Terrance, let me ask you a question. 1 times 1 is what? Like, this is simple. What's wrong with you? It's a simple question.
1 times 1 equals 2.
So you don't know basic multiplication. Terrance has an issue with multiplication.
When you say the Sinai Bible, what are you referring to specifically?
It's the biblical text that was written. It made it into a. You can actually look it up on Amazon. It's a Bible called. I have a version at home. It's called the Sinai Bible, right, from Mount Sinai. I'm assuming it's the mountain.
Confusion is that it doesn't read any differently. So actually, are you able to?
I misquoted there. It's the Gospel of Barnabas.
That's good. Relying on something like the Gospel of Barnabas, which is not just like, it's not that there's debate about it. It's that it's a known forgery. I mean, no one's referring to the Gospel of Barnabas as anything
above the sun in planes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a video where people are above the sun. Is that right? Or are you completely full of shit?
Nope. That's a fucking model. We're not going to even take you seriously.
Answer me this. Why is this down in space? Where's down? Where's down in space? What does that mean? That you think is upside down, right? Here's a guy standing right here.
I'm telling you now, Godfrey.
Pulling him down.
Let's see if that works.
It's never too much, never too much, never too.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? We do it just like that. You know what I'm saying? We got ads now. We monetize. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Rogers, ooh-wee. I wanted to talk about it's a subtopic kind of, y'all. I'm off the politics for a second, but all right. This is a little funny to me. I've been noticing something since towards the end of last year, man. I want to talk about it real quick. Just real quick before we get out of here. What's with the black grifter scholar people right now, yo? I think this year right here is gonna be the year where anybody who is dropping anything questionable, bruh, these white boys is dropping in on these black information dropping people, they wiping them out, bruh. All right. Terrance Howard. Okay.
Terrance, let me ask you a question. 1 times 1 is what? Like, this is simple. What's wrong with you? It's a simple question.
1 times 1 equals 2.
So you don't know basic multiplication. Terrance has an issue with multiplication.
Then we got Billy Carson.
When you say the Sinai Bible, what are you referring to specifically?
It's the biblical text that was written. It made it into a. You can actually look it up on Amazon. It's a Bible called. I have a version at home. It's called the Sinai Bible, right, from Mount Sinai. I'm assuming it's the mountain.
Confusion is that it doesn't read any differently. So actually, are you able to?
I misquoted there. It's the Gospel of Barnabas.
That's good. Relying on something like the Gospel of Barnabas, which is not just like, it's not that there's debate about it. It's that it's a known forgery. I mean, no one's referring to the Gospel of Barnabas as anything.
Then we got now we got Lord Jamar.
Above the sun in planes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a video where people are above the sun. Is that right? Or are you completely full of shit?
Nope. That's a fucking model. We're not going to even take you seriously.
Answer me this. Why is this down in space? Where's down? Where's down in space? What does that mean? That you think is upside down, right? Here's a guy standing right here.
I'm telling you now, Godfrey.
Pulling him down.
Okay. Now, each one of these people have a white arch nemesis who has hopped in on here and has destroyed them in some shape, form, or fashion. Eric Weinstein for Terrance Howard when he went on Joe Rogan. Then we got Billy Carson when he met Wes Huff. Now we got Professor Dave with Lord Jamar. And we'll get to Umar too, because he's the wild card in this, man. Umar, I ain't watched the video. We might have to pull that up, man, just to make sure it's clear. But I might just go off the alleged. I might not pull it up. But Mr. Rogers, do you want? I know a lot of these is your boy. What about? Let's start with Terrance Howard, man. What's up with that, man?
Terrance Howard. I feel as Terrance Howard ain't got towed down as much as Billy and Lord Jamar. Terrance Howard has had a bad way of interpreting things, explaining things, which I can understand that. I can understand that a little bit. But he was on to something, but they had to check him like, bro, okay, we get what you're saying, but you're saying it wrong. And I respect that. But old Billy, old Billy Carson. He kind of played himself because they had prior videos of him saying, nobody debate me. I know it all. I know all the scripts. And the first person to debate him had him stutter, had him backtracking on everything he had to say. So I tell Billy, stick to your Anunnakis, stick to the aliens, stick to that. Don't get into the religion and the antiques and the Christianity books. Stay out of that. Leave that to them.
Well,
now, Lord Jamar, Mr. Flat Earther, Mr. Flat Earther.
Yo,
the Earth is not flat, bruh. And the fact that they had flat earthers went up there and tell you that. And I want to see, you probably like between you and Brother Sanchez, y'all probably the only left people talking about flat Earth now.
Yeah, Brother Sanchez a trip, man. I ain't gonna say nothing because I ain't gonna talk about me. He might find me. He big enough but small enough the way I found this knucklehead motherfucker right here that talking crazy about me on his little show with no subscribers on it. I'm about to mash him up, and he ain't gonna mash me up because of Trip. Shout out to Brother Sanchez, man, but he think the Earth is flat. And every time that I see a Professor Dave video, I put under there that Brother Sanchez wanted to debate him because I would love to see them too. Now, before I get into that, I'm gonna run it back to the beginning. I'm gonna run it back to Terrance real quick. Now, with Terrance, I feel like you said, he had a little something going because he has something on the engineering side to show for it. So it make it a little bit more tangible for him. It make it to where it's a little bit more, all right, we ain't gonna fuck with you totally, but don't come over here back to this 1 + 1 is 3 shit, whatever the hell you talking about. So right. I think he got the picture and was like, all right, I'm gonna leave the math alone. I'm gonna work on these drones. So I'll give him a pass for the most part. But what I wanted to get on him about was moving on to the next one is him and Billy, silly Billy. What said it? Silly Billy, man, silly Billy. Shout out to Blind Fury. He love when I do the SETI impression. SETI. SETI. If y'all know who SETI is, Cyrus SETI, he is a pro-black scholar. He talks about black history and things like that. And when he seen Wes Huff destroy Sally Belly, Carson, he wants to challenge him. I would love to see that too, because what SETI's argument is that Billy debated him on the same fictional level of what Christianity is, because SETI says that it's all fake anyway. So where Billy messed up was trying to discuss it as if it's real, when the whole debate should have been about the fact that Christianity is made up in the first place, that Jesus is a completely made up. So that's where SETI's gonna come in on that, and I would love to see that. And then we got the last one, which is, well, not the last one, because we're gonna get to the other last one, but and then we got the last one, which is Lord Jamar. Lord have mercy. Yo. Oh, that was embarrassing to watch right there. That's the one that, because Billy Carson is known as a grifter anyway. He has this record, and a lot of people do videos on him about how he is doing questionable things. I'm not gonna get into all that though, but Lord Jamar went out like a straight sucker, yo. He went out worse than Ben, because not only did he not keep his composure, Ben kept his composure. I mean, excuse me, I always call him Ben. Billy kept his composure. He was in there like Terrance kept his composure too. Terrance, matter of fact, yeah, he kind of almost kept an engagement to where you couldn't tell, you couldn't gauge of whether he was offended or whether he feel like he was being, you know what I mean? He was very humble. He felt more gracious that the man was listening to him. Right. But Billy was kind of just, you just felt, he already stiff. So he's like, so maybe you're right on that. Maybe I should, maybe I have to go. Maybe I have to go. And he went home and wigged out. He went home and wigged out for 3 hours on the live, bruh. went and then I was sick, and then the aliens came, and then Anunnaki told me not to do it, and then he went out and tried to sue. Now he's suing his boy who brought him on the show, for even debating this whole thing. He brought him on the show, and now he wanted
instead of taking on air like an air, moving on.
Man, oh man, that's sad, but I'm very disappointed with that shit. And then, but Lord Jamar, bro, I thought you was better than that. I really did. I know you probably don't give a damn. Like, he the type of person to where even if you say something like, bro, man, I thought you was better than that, man. I'm a big fan, but he'd have my phone like, man, well, F you, mother F, mother, you know, man, man, I don't care about you anyway, man. You're an agent. You're an agent anyway. You know, something like he ain't even gonna hit you with nothing to try to change you. Yeah, because if somebody said, Murph, man, you wasn't with Trump, now you with Trump, I'm disappointed in you, man. Well, I would try to at least like, well, you know, what you change my mind? What's up? Talk to me, or you know, let me tell you what I found out. But if you ain't even willing to talk to me about it, or if you just made your mind up, that's understandable. But they making your mind up for them because of the way that they disrespecting the situation, and they're not allowing you to. They're not even getting the information out for you to make a decision. Before he couldn't even talk to this man before F him, man, forget that, man. And then you want to sue Godfrey, bro?
These be your brothers. Oh, you my brother. You my brother. You want unity.
We here to stay, yeah. Black light TV in your play, yeah. Shining truth on every way, yeah. Gonna break the dark today, yeah. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. We saying, homie, see the light in your life, baby. Yeah, yeah. Showing truth you can't deny. In this world where shadows lie, Black light TV on the rise.